All right, chat. I really don't care about the drama aspect of it. I'm gonna be sitting back, just reacting. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This is just for the views. This story's crazy. This is Penguins. Shout out to Penguins. Most critical, bro. Talked to him on the phone, man. Awesome dude. This is called This Pokimane Situation is Awful. I heard a little bit about it on Twitter, but I'm gonna let him explain it because I don't know the full story.
I just learned about a really weird situation involving Pokimane and a creepy employee of a major company, and it's left me feeling the same way I felt when I was a young sprout that watched Inception for the first time. Confused. Usually when I'm talking about—
How does he think of these analogies, chat? Like, how? Okay, be honest. Do you guys think Moist Critical has a ghostwriter? Because he be spitting some fire-ass lines at the beginning of his videos. And it always be like the most fire one at the beginning. And then throughout, he don't be dropping heat like that ever again. I swear, this man has a ghostwriter on everything.
About things on the internet, I like to set the dinner tables to prepare all of you for the meal we're about to consume together, give you like little cliff notes on what the whole thing is about, but in this case, I just can't. My tiny little smooth reptile brain can't fully grasp what exactly happened here. It's such a wild web of wacky, shady, sketchy
What happened,
shit
nigga? Tell us.
that it's just not computing in my little noodle here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start playing some of the clips and do my best to break it down because it's a really interesting and strange case.
Someone that I and many streamers have been working with for years, someone who was also employed at a large company in the industry, has targeted and manipulated girls, specifically in my community, by falsifying a romantic and sexual relationship with me.
Now, Pokimane treats their name like Voldemort. She doesn't speak it. She doesn't talk about who the employee is in order to protect the anonymity of the victims. Admittedly, I don't really understand that concept, consider—
Is this nigga, you know how you have stolen valor when you pretend to be a soldier when you aren't? Is that stolen Riz? Is this considered stolen Riz, chat?
If this is a powerful, prominent figure in the industry, I feel like it would have been a great service to actually
turn volume up
and shame them so that way people know to avoid them in the future. But I'm not familiar enough with the situation to say for sure if that actually was optimal. Maybe this is the right way of playing it to keep it clean and safe for everyone. I don't know. But
I'm not gonna lie. If some bitch was running around saying that she fucked with me and stuff like that, lying to niggas, I'm airing the fuck out of her. I'm airing everything. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. Her social security number, all that shit, bro. It all will be known.
Anyway, this Sith Lord of Cringe was a high-level employee at a company that was big into the streaming space. Most people are speculating it was a former Twitch employee.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I think it's a Twitch employee. This sounds like some Twitch nigga activity on everything. It has to be Twitch. Has to.
And if you held me down and waterboarded me and forced me to make a guess, I would also say it was most likely a former Twitch employee because Pokimane mentions that this person had a lot of connections with a ton of streamers, and there's just not many brands that work with a lot of streamers that they'd share in common. So I feel like
Pokey. Okay, actually, she did say that she wasn't gonna air it out because of the victims, but I'm not gonna lie. If this nigga works at Twitch, like nobody knows who the fuck he is. So Pokey, you should just air this ass out. What the fuck?
Like the most likely answer is a former Twitch employee. And let's just face it, let's just be honest.
The nigga probably still works. He probably got promoted. He probably got promoted.
All right?
If we're gonna be honest.
There's no reason to beat around the bush. I don't need to serve you syrup on your pancakes. I'll give them to you raw. There are some fucking creepy Twitch employees that have worked there. It's just the facts. This would not be the first Twitch employee to be a weirdo that has abused their power. There have been cases where some lower level employees have done very sketchy things in their position. And this would kind of fit that modus operandi of someone doing something similar.
Leaking privileged information he gathered from his job, as well as threatening to harm himself if these girls turned against him. He is well networked in the industry. He knows many streamers. He has helped us with many things. This was someone that we were genuinely grateful for their help. A few months ago,
shit, man, I'm not gonna lie. Pokey, give me his number. Let him unban me. Then we can cancel him, okay? Like, let me network a little bit, you know? Like, call me Jesse Eisenberg. We're gonna social network. Let me get unbanned. Then we can do everything else.
A few girls in my community came forward to me with some concerns and asked to speak to my manager. They proceeded to send my manager countless screenshots and videos of their conversation with him, proving the lying and manipulation that was going on.
The more Pokimane explains this person, the more I picture them as an unhealthily obsessed parasocial weirdo Reddit fanfic loser drooling all over themselves for a streamer because they're so delusional that they think they're entitled to a relationship with
The
them.
average
because they
Discord,
donate money.
the average
But in this
Twitch rep.
case, that stalker creep.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. The average Discord nigga, bro. Even in my Discord, there's some weird ass niggas in my Discord, bro. The stories I fucking hear, like, oh my gosh, man. I be hearing some wild ass stories. It got to the point where I'll hear some wild shit and they'll be about to tell me, I'm like, bro, please, like, I'm having a good day. I don't want to know about it. Like, just leave it. Like, bro, Discord niggas are just weird, bro, on everything. It's
Type actually had power. According to Pokimane, this was someone that they had worked with for multiple years now, and had actually used confidential information from their conversations to try and manipulate Pokimane's female viewers into liking him somehow. This is where his supervillain plan makes no sense to me. It is more confusing than quantum science. So his plan is to reach out to Pokimane's female viewers and let them know that he is dating and having sex with Pokimane, and then fabricating screenshots to prove it in order to what? Like, how does that further...
Nigga, that's stolen Riz. Nah, bro. One thing you can never do as a man, you will lose every man's respect, is if you steal stolen Riz. If you tell us you're on something and we believe you, then we cross-check, cross-reference, do our homework just to make sure you're not capping, and we find out that your ass is capping, you are fucking done, nigga. You are done. Stolen Riz in the community is, oh my God. No, the Riz robber. Oh my God, it's the Riz robber. That is crazy. And then, not only are you lying to your niggas saying that you tapping Pokey, but, you know what, chat? I bet you on everything. Whenever I went on that whole rant saying that Pokey was getting dick down, Brody was saying that to Pokey's viewers and be like, I'm him. I'm who JiDion's talking about. Yeah, that's me. That's me, guys. Bro, on everything, I bet you that's what he was doing. This nigga is weird.
His goal of getting laid, I guess? It makes no sense. We're dividing by zero, trying to understand what this guy's thought process was. Pokimane explains that he would reach out to the female viewers, inform them of his relationship to her, and then what? Like, what was his end goal? I don't get it. Like,
Yo, Chad, do you guys think he actually fucked one of the viewers by saying that he was with Pokey? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think he got at least 2 bodies. I'm gonna be real. I think he got 2 bodies. 2. Or he might have got, okay, you know what? Actually, he's a Discord mod. So he probably got some nudes. Okay, you're right, guys. He's not leaving his house. He definitely got some nudes. Okay? Can we all agree? Can we agree that he got some nudes? I think that's fair to say. How? I don't know. Okay, we agree? Okay. All right. What the hell, bro? I got like 2 fucking chats happening right now. Oop. Talking about this nigga gives me gas.
If it was other streamers, I would almost understand it, where he reached out to them to try and, like, form some kind of business relationship. Like, oh, hey, I saw you in Pokimane's chat. Well, I actually fuck her. So, you know, you can trust me. I know what I'm doing. And I also work at this company. Like, that would almost make sense, and I guess maybe that is part of it. But she doesn't single out that he only reached out to streamers. He apparently reached out to just anyone in her chat that was female. So, like, this guy was casting the widest net imaginable, just swiping right on everyone on Tinder in Pokimane's chat. And then letting them know that he's dating her and they're sexually active, making love together, I guess. And then he'd even trauma dump by saying that he's suicidal in order to try and force them into a sympathetic situation where they'd feel obligated to communicate with him and stay in touch with him. Otherwise, they'd be afraid that he'd fucking kill himself, throw himself off of a goddamn rooftop or something if they ignored his Discord message. Like, this guy is just a fucking weirdo scumbag, and his plan doesn't make any sense.
So basically, he would reach out to girls that he knew were like in my chat or viewers of mine. He would approach them, and because of his connections with streamers and the company he worked at, he seemed like a very trustworthy individual.
Definitely Twitch. Definitely Twitch.
He would then tell the girls that he's suicidal and deals with mental health issues, which of course would garner him a lot of sympathy. And again, these girls are so sweet, so of course they would hear him out. And then once he felt that he gained their trust enough, he would start sharing these photoshopped Discord conversations with me. Like, he would share it with them, but they were of me and him, as well as making up like wild stories about me. He acted like he knew and hung out with me and my friends in person. This is someone...
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, chat. There is no nigga in the world, not even Duke Martin Luther King Jr. himself, that can rizz up on Discord. If one of y'all niggas ever rizzed up someone on Discord, it's a nigga on everything. You are not risen up a female on Discord. That shit is not happening.
I've never met.
Again, what the fuck was his plan? It doesn't make sense. If his whole thing is about, I'm dating Pokimane, so you can trust me, and I also work at this company, so you can like turbo trust me, give me a big fist bump, I'm just here looking out for you. I saw you in her chat, and I thought, man, being the benevolent saint I am, I can help this girl. That's why I'm reaching out to you. But then what? Like, you're already conveying you're in a relationship with someone, so why would they then be enticed to try and like hook up with you if that's the goal? If the goal was like to get pussy or whatever. It just, none of it makes any sense at all. This is like actual like deranged lunacy.
He fabricated all of this just to manipulate these girls. He claimed that his relationship with me made him suicidal, and he used this to make the girls feel like they couldn't turn their backs on him. He told elaborate stories of our alleged sexual encounters in detail to girls that are like in my community, use like inappropriate photos, like nudes that weren't of me, and he would send them to the...
Bro, I heard about fucking niggas, they AI'd her and some other female streamer. Like, and it like looked real. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, chat, bro. You guys can call me a simp or whatever, but a little part of me understands why girls are so like fucking weary around niggas, bro. Cause it's stories like this. It's stories like this. Like, bro, for every crazy story that you hear about a girl, there's a fucking 100 times crazier story when it comes to some nigga on everything, bro. Niggas are literally, we're just actually crazier in that department. Like this shit's ridiculous, bro. This shit is ridiculous. This is crazy.
The girls and say that it was me. He also leaked
Hey, all my females in my chat right now, man, bro. There's good niggas out there on everything, bro. There's good niggas out there. So just gotta find the right one. We're out there. We're standing strong. But we're not on Discord. So if you get a Discord message, he's not one of those good niggas.
confidential information to these girls to gain their trust.
What a master scheme from Megamind here. Hey, here's Pokimane's nudes. So, do you want to work with me? Like, I don't get it. So he'd Photoshop nudes or deepfake nudes, potentially, and claim that they're Pokimanes to the girls in her community to try and manipulate them into being his friend and then romantically getting involved with him. Like, how does that work? Like, how does sending nudes claiming that they're Pokimane lead to those girls you're sending them to being like, wow, I can't wait to fuck this guy. This guy's having sex with Pokimane. I need to have sex with this guy. Like, what in the what tarnation is going on here? What a load of hooey. This dude ate way too much glue growing up and then got addicted to porn or something because what the fuck? It doesn't make sense. Now, it's not that I'm doubting it happened. I absolutely do believe this happened.
Oh, yeah,
and
totally.
It does highlight an issue where when someone like this guy does get in a position of power, they have the ability to abuse it. She mentions that he'd leak confidential information. She goes on to give an example where he would leak what she'd make off of a brand deal. So he would tell these girls.
Ooh, okay. Maybe it's not Twitch though. Because how would Twitch know how much she's making off a brand deal? But then again, what I know from my encounters of Twitch niggas is that like the esports community is very like small. You know what I mean? Everybody knows everybody, you feel me? Like, so, I'm still gonna say it's Twitch, but I have my suspicions, chat. I have my suspicions.
In Pokimane's community, here's what Pokimane's making off of this brand deal. As a way of being like transparent and making it seem like, wow, this guy knows his shit. So he would leak confidential shit, which you can't do, obviously, and faking the nudes and everything in order to, for some reason, manipulate them into wanting to be with him. All of it is so fucking weird, so bizarre.
Afterwards, he would then try to develop romantic and sexual relationships with these girls. After gaining their trust, he would hit on them, offer to fly them out, meet up in person.
Damn, this nigga got money. Twitch paying y'all niggas enough to fly bitches out? Damn. Damn. Yo, chat. Do I need to apply at Twitch? I'm not gonna lie. Like, hearing about that flying out part, this ain't no regular nigga.
Buy them gifts. Ask for.
You know what, chat? You know what I'm gonna do on stream one day? I'm gonna apply to Twitch. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that on stream. We're gonna apply to Twitch.
For inappropriate photos of them after sending them fake inappropriate photos of me.
This is so fucking stupid. This guy is an absolute imbecile. Here's some naked photos of Pokimane. Now, can you send me pictures of your boobies? I'd like to see your titties, please. Madame, would you like to come out to my neck of the woods? I'll fly you out, and we can discuss more of Pokimane's nudes together. Because, as you know, I'm in a sexual relationship with her, of course. Like, none of it makes sense. Like, it is so wild and such a shitty thing to do, and it doesn't even make sense why he'd do it in the first place, because the plan itself is nonsensical. It's so weird. So weird. So he disclosed the confidential information about like brand deals and money like that after reaching out, like cold calling like a fucking telemarketer to just women in Pokimane's chat to try and earn their trust through pretending to be suicidal and in a relationship with Pokimane. And then somehow that's supposed to translate to them flying out to him to have sex. How? Why? So...
Bro, can someone please leak who this nigga is, bro? Hey, bro, if the messages ever leak, we are reading them. We are reading them. I would pay $500 max for those messages that he had with everybody. Cause what the fuck kind of riz are you spitting in there?
Fucking weird. So yeah, I just wanted to go over this because I've been racking my brain on it for a couple hours now. I heard this, or I saw these clips a couple hours ago, and I've just been stewing on it, just marinating, trying to really get a grasp on what the fuck actually was going on in this dude's fucking brain to do this goofy shit. It's so weird. So I just wanted to share it. That's about it.
Yeah, man, this is crazy.
I don't even smoke weed, but I feel high when I'm next to you, babe.